Forever Young Fitness family, welcome to another Coach's Corner. I am super excited to bring to you guys a very simple illustration. You can see my Van Gogh here in the corner, right? Very simple illustration on a mindset principle that is going to help get you over the top if you can apply yourself. Because again, at the end of the day, no one can make you do anything. It's you versus you. And I guarantee you, no matter what trainer you're working with, no matter what nutritionist you're working with, no matter what fitness influence you're following, if you have a principle mindset, you can apply almost any and every routine and get yourself over the top to your goals. So this is ultimately where we want to be. Now, time is our most precious asset. So this is what this line is here. This is our age, this is our effort, and this is my absolute glorious Van Gogh stick figure of us, right? This is you, this is me, and this is our trending line, if you will, this Mason line here between the bricks. This is what we're going to use as our trending. This is where most people are. So for anyone who didn't grow up as a youth athlete, most people around the age of 20 to 25 realize that they need to start applying some sort of health and fitness routine to their life, because the food in which we consume, the lifestyles in which we live, are actually doing more harm than good. Also, by the age of 30, we all suffer from sarcopenia, which is the natural degeneration of our muscle tissue, which slows down our metabolism. And now fitness and health routines only get harder as we get older. So as we procrastinate to identify that our eating habits and our lifestyle habits are absolutely taking away from our quality of life, it is around this age when, hey, it's Happy New Year. We get our first gym membership, right? We have a New Year's resolution and we're starting off hot, right? You may even hire a trainer, so I'm gonna put another dot here. You may even hire a nutritionist, right? You may look at your favorite fitness influencer and you're going to use them as inspiration and motivation and take some of their workouts. So now we're trending in our maximum effort. We're trending in a positive direction. But what happens? We lose motivation because we didn't cultivate a mindset of hard work, right? The process of getting to our maximum or our optimal health is going to take an absolute mindset and a principle of hard work, right? So Team Leader was in the building, and I said on our social media platforms, I was going to tie this into what I wanted to explain to you guys and illustrate. Keep working. The reason why Mary Ann continues to be our team leader is because she has a principled mindset of hard work. If you ever have gone to her page and seen her before and afters, you'll understand. Keep working is absolutely mandatory in the way you think. Because what happens here is when you start off for the first time, Happy New Year, you work with a trainer for a little bit, you work with a nutritionist, you're following your favorite fitness influencers, you're doing all the right things, but you lose motivation somewhere, right? Life gets hard and you start reverting back to a lot of the bad habits that you used to do, and then there's an immediate tank, right? You immediately drop back down to this trending line where you're doing the same things. And you'll perpetuate this behavior because it's comfortable and familiar for, I don't know how long. Let's just say we get to the age of 30 and we're still on this trending line because we have all these ups and downs where we don't get out of this cycle, right? You work with your trainer for a while, you stop working with them for various reasons, right? I know that personally because people just stop answering my phone calls when they're not in a good space, right? You work with your nutritionist, you get tired of the food that they're giving you, so you revert back to this trending line. Your favorite influence hasn't been giving you the workouts that have been your favorite, so you end up right back down to this trending line, not taking on a principled mindset of hard work and the fact that you have to trust the process and you have to keep working. You have to keep working, right? So now we're back down this trending line. We're only getting older. Sarcopenia at 30 is starting to kick in. So now it's only getting harder. So now you find yourself a different gym, right? Because you want a different environment, right? You hire a different trainer. But you notice my dots aren't as high because it's harder now. You're in your 30s. And then you go through the same cycle, right? You get a nutritionist, you have new influencers, and then you cycle down and you revert back to those same habits, right? So now we're doing one of these, right? Trending line, we're up, we're down, and then we're back here again. So now we're in our 40s. It's only gotten harder now, and we haven't maintained a mindset of keep working, embrace the process of hard work, We haven't even embraced the thought process of there's going to be highs and lows. This here is not a problem, but you can't go years and months on end without continuing to practice and establish those principles. Our 4 principles are hard work, dedication, discipline, and confidence for a reason. When you master those 4 principles, no matter what kind of, look, you can start working a 60-hour work week. You will find a way to get in with your personal trainer or just your favorite influencer's routine. You will find a way to do it because you understand that you have to keep working. In order to get this, you're going to need maximum effort to get here. Right? You're going to need maximum effort. I've seen people put in maximum effort at a young age, get here, and completely lose sight of why and how they got here, right? You got to always keep your why in mind. So they get way up here to their goals, and then they find this period of life where they just tank, and they go right back to this trending line, and then they have to do it all over again years later. And time being our most precious asset, the sooner you install a principled mindset of hard work, and you always keep in mind that you have to keep working. No matter, you have to have a go-to activity, exercise that when you are absolutely not in the mood to look at a gym, you can go to that activity and you can do something, right? You have to keep moving. So at the end of the day, what we want to see is that there are no shortcuts, right? There are no pills. There are no diets. There is none of this is going to get you here. It is taking on a principled mindset and always doing the work. Because as long as you do the work, you'll have small hiccups, right? But you'll bounce back up. You'll have small hiccups, but you'll bounce back up. You'll have small hiccups, and you'll bounce back up. And eventually, you will be at your goal. You will have reached your goals, and you'll be able to maintain your goals a little bit easier because you understand that no matter what you go through, you're allowed to have a down moment. You're allowed to fall short, but you will always get up. You will always have your go-to activity and exercises to keep you as close as possible, right? Like once you get here and this is your trending line, getting to your goals are not that hard. But as long as this is your maintained trending line, it's always going to be, that molehill is always going to be a mountain when it comes to getting to your goals. So what I'm trying to say to you guys is you don't have as much time as you think. The older you get, the harder it gets, right? So why not start now while you're young, youthful, able, and willing to endure the pain of the process of being your absolute best, being your fittest, being your healthiest, so that you can have a brand new trending line, right? We don't want our trending line to be at such a low effort on the scale. We want our trending line to be at our maximum effort, right? Like we have cracked the code for ourselves on what it takes to get to our ideal body type, our ideal health, our ideal fitness level. In order to elevate your trending line, I promise you, you must master the 4 principles: the hard work, the dedication, the discipline, and the confidence. That's what the 4 in Forever Young Fitness is for, right? I try to hammer that into everybody I work with's mind, right? Because that's where it all starts. The pills, the surgery, the crash diets. There's a big difference between crash diets and clean eating habits, right? And when you master the 4 principles, you will elevate your trending line so that no matter what goal you come up with next for yourself, whether it be life or fitness, it is super attainable because you understand core values to being on task and getting yourself to a new level, right? When you see ultra fit people or ultra successful people, they have principles in which they live by, right? It's a lifestyle for them. And when it comes to this fitness thing, I promise you, I'm going to coach you on those 4 things so that you, no matter what routine you're following, no matter what nutritionist you're working with, you will be at a brand new trending line and you will get to where you want to be. And it'll be a simpler process. Not easy, but it'll be nice and simple, and it'll never be ultra difficult. Hey, with that being said, fitness family, I thank you guys for tuning in. I greatly appreciate all of you staying with me on this one. With that being said, like, share, follow. We're going to continue to do these Coaches Corners. Be blessed. Keep God first. Keep trending upwards, right? Keep working, and it's all going to come together for you. I believe in you. Let's stay after it. Until next time, peace.